Welcome to Mind Market Value, where we explore the hidden psychological forces that drive your financial decisions every single day. Have you ever wondered why your bank account feels empty even when you promised yourself you would save money this month? The answer lies deep within your biology, hidden inside neural pathways that were formed long before money was ever invented. Our brains are built for a world that no longer exists, creating a constant conflict between our biology and bank accounts. In ancient times, finding resources was rare and unpredictable, so consuming everything immediately was the only way to ensure survival. Evolution taught us to seize rewards now because the future was uncertain, a trait that makes saving money feel unnatural today. This survival instinct is triggered every time you see a discount sign, tricking your brain into thinking you found scarce resources. Let us introduce the main culprit in this financial drama, a powerful chemical messenger in your brain called dopamine. Dopamine is not about pleasure itself, but about the anticipation of a reward, driving you to seek new things constantly. The moment you click purchase, your brain releases a rush of dopamine, making you feel a temporary high of satisfaction. However, this feeling fades rapidly, leaving you wanting more, creating a cycle of consumption that is very hard to break. This phenomenon is known as the hedonic treadmill, where we constantly return to a baseline level of happiness despite buying more. Marketers understand this biology better than you do, designing stores and websites specifically to trigger your primal buying instincts. Notice how lighting, colors, and even smells in stores are engineered to lower your defenses and encourage impulsive spending decisions. Another psychological trick is the removal of friction, making payments so easy that your brain fails to register the loss. Psychologists call this the pain of paying, which is significantly reduced when we use abstract methods like credit cards. When you pay with cash, you feel the loss physically, but digital payments decouple the pleasure of buying from the pain. We also suffer from hyperbolic discounting, a cognitive bias where we value immediate rewards much higher than future benefits. To your brain, your future self feels like a complete stranger, making it difficult to save money for their well-being. The emotional part of your brain wants the reward now, often overpowering the logical part that knows you should save. Social pressure also plays a massive role, as we are wired to seek status and acceptance within our community. Social media has amplified this by constantly exposing us to the curated, expensive lifestyles of others, triggering fear of missing out. This is called the Diderot effect, where obtaining a new possession creates a spiral of consumption to match that new item. We try to build an identity through what we own, mistakenly believing that material goods will signal our value to society. But understanding these mechanisms is the first step to taking back control of your financial destiny and your peace of mind. Neuroplasticity means your brain can change, and you can build new habits that make saving feel just as rewarding as spending. One effective strategy is automation, removing the decision-making process entirely so your emotional brain never gets a chance to interfere. Visualization helps connect you with your future self, making the long-term goal feel more tangible and emotionally satisfying today. Implement the 24-hour rule for any purchase, allowing the dopamine rush to subside and your logical brain to return. Try calculating the cost of an item in hours of your life worked, rather than currency, to understand its true value. Reintroduce friction by using cash for discretionary spending, forcing your brain to register the pain of paying once again. Surround yourself with people who value experiences over things, as social influence can also work positively to help you save. Tracking your progress creates a new feedback loop where watching your savings grow becomes the new source of dopamine. We live in a society designed to make us spend, but awareness is your shield against these powerful external manipulations. By mastering your psychology, you unlock the door to financial freedom, moving from impulsive survival to strategic long-term thriving. Let us dive deeper into the specific marketing tactics that exploit your cognitive biases without you even realizing it. Anchoring is a technique where stores show you a high price first, so the sale price seems like a bargain. Perceived value is easily manipulated by packaging and presentation, tricking your brain into paying more for the exact same utility. Scarcity tactics create artificial urgency, bypassing your logical analysis and forcing a quick decision based on the fear of loss. Retailers gamify the shopping experience, making you feel like a winner when you find a deal, reinforcing the behavior. Subscription models are the ultimate trap, utilizing the status quo bias where we are too lazy to cancel recurring payments. The decoy effect involves offering 3 choices to manipulate you into choosing the middle, most profitable option for the seller. Free shipping is rarely free. It is a calculated psychological threshold designed to increase your total average order value significantly. Targeted algorithms know your preferences better than your spouse, presenting you with the perfect item at your weakest moment. Decision fatigue sets in after a long day, making your willpower weakest in the evening, which is when most spending occurs. We treat money differently depending on its source, often spending bonuses recklessly while being frugal with our regular monthly paycheck. We spend money we do not have, to buy things we do not need, to impress people we do not like. This cycle creates a golden cage, where high consumption requires high income, trapping you in a stressful work-spend cycle forever. Planned obsolescence ensures products break or feel outdated quickly, forcing you to replace them and keeping the economic engine running. Research shows that spending on experiences brings more lasting happiness than material goods, as experiences become part of our identity. Mindful spending starts with awareness. Simply tracking every penny you spend can reduce your consumption by 20% immediately. Small, frequent purchases often drain wealth faster than large ones because they fly under the radar of our conscious attention. Remove the cues that trigger desire by unsubscribing from email lists and unfollowing influencers who promote a lavish lifestyle. Create physical obstacles to spending, like freezing your credit card or deleting payment details from your web browser autofill. Cultivating gratitude is the antidote to consumerism, as realizing you have enough reduces the constant itch to acquire more. Gratitude activates the same reward centers as buying, but provides a sustainable sense of well-being without the financial cost. Embrace the art of repair and maintenance, finding satisfaction in extending the life of your possessions rather than replacing them. Look at the things you bought a year ago. Do they still bring you joy, or are they just clutter now? Always consider opportunity cost. Every dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot grow and work for you tomorrow. Learning to say no is a superpower, protecting your financial goals from the constant erosion of social expectations and peer pressure. When your why is strong enough, the how becomes easy. Give your savings a clear and emotional purpose to stay motivated. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, but it requires patience and the discipline to delay gratification for years. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are financially secure, regardless of what happens in the economy. Beware of lifestyle creep, the tendency to upgrade your life every time you get a raise, keeping you perpetually broke. True wealth is what you do not see. It is the cars not bought and the clothes not purchased. Even colors affect us. Surround yourself with calming blues rather than stimulating reds to encourage more rational financial decision-making. Never shop when you are emotional, hungry, or tired, as your self-regulation resources are depleted and you are vulnerable. Practice leaving your wallet at home when you go for a walk, breaking the association that leaving the house means spending. Try a no-spend challenge for a week or a month to reset your dopamine baseline and appreciate what you have. Financial literacy is a language. The more you speak it, the less likely you are to be fooled by marketing. Find an accountability partner who shares your values, someone who will cheer for your savings rather than your new purchases. Wealth building is like gardening. It requires planting seeds, patience, and time, not the instant gratification of a vending machine. Constantly ask yourself if this is a need or a want. This simple pause can save you thousands over a lifetime. The halo effect makes us believe that buying a product will give us the attractiveness or success of the person advertising it. Remember that no object can fundamentally change who you are. Confidence and worth must come from within, not from a store. The envelope method is a classic for a reason. Once the cash in the envelope is gone, the spending stops immediately. Be wary of 0% financing offers. They are designed to make you buy things you cannot afford right now. Adopt the mindset of buying it for life. Spending more on quality once is often cheaper than buying cheap repeatedly. Biology drives behavior. Never grocery shop on an empty stomach, or you will end up with a cart full of junk. Treat your shopping list as a binding contract. If it is not on the list, it does not go in the cart. Rediscover the abundance of free joys in life, like nature, conversation, and creativity, which the market cannot put a price on. Debt is a claim on your future labor. Eliminating it gives you back your time, which is your most precious resource. Redefine wealth not as the accumulation of stuff, but as the accumulation of options and the freedom to choose your path. Break the cycle by teaching the next generation about money psychology, giving them the tools to navigate this consumerist world. Practice digital minimalism. Your phone is a direct pipeline to your wallet, so curate your digital environment with great care. Ask yourself, would I still buy this item if no one else would ever see me own it or use it? The endowment effect makes us overvalue what we own, making it hard to declutter and easy to justify keeping things. Let go of perfectionism. You do not need the latest version of everything to live a complete and functional life. Money is a neutral tool. It is your mind that gives it meaning, power, and the ability to control your emotions. Schedule a weekly money date with yourself or your partner to review goals, celebrate wins, and adjust your course. Delayed gratification is the single most important predictor of financial success, a muscle that can be strengthened with daily practice. It is not about being perfect. It is about being better than you were yesterday and staying on the path. Forgive your past financial mistakes. Guilt leads to stress, and stress leads to more spending, so let it go. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Focus on the wealth of opportunities you have to earn and save. Small habits, repeated daily, are more powerful than grand gestures. Consistency is the secret ingredient to building lasting wealth. As you practice these strategies, your brain physically changes, making saving feel natural and spending feel less like a compulsion. You have the power to override your evolutionary programming and write a new story for your financial future, starting today. We have traveled from the savannah to the supermarket, understanding how our ancient brains are hijacked by the modern world. The market wants your money, but your future self needs your protection. Stay alert, stay conscious, and stay in control. True prosperity is not just about a high bank balance, but about the alignment of your spending with your values. Which of these psychological triggers do you struggle with the most? Let us know in the comments below this video. If you found value in this analysis, please like and share this video to help others master their financial psychology. Check out our other videos to dive deeper into the fascinating intersection of the human mind and the financial markets. Remember, the most valuable asset you will ever own is a mind that cannot be manipulated by the market. Thank you for watching Mind Market Value. Subscribe now to master your mind and unlock your true financial potential today. Knowledge is power, and applying this knowledge is the path to freedom. We will see you in the next video. Take a moment to reflect on your goals. Is it to look rich to others or to be truly free? Life is vast and full of potential. Do not let the small pursuit of material things distract you from the journey. Start today. Write down one thing you will change about your spending habits and commit to it for 30 days. Every coin you save is a seed for your future freedom. Nurture it, protect it, and watch your garden grow. You have everything you need to succeed. Trust your logic, control your emotions, and the results will surely follow. Think in decades, not in days. Your future self is depending on the choices you make in this very moment. This is Mind Market Value, signing off. Stay smart, stay saving, and we will see you very soon. Goodbye.